let me show you all display settings that we have available on Samsung Galaxy Tab A11 Plus. So if we go to settings, then over here we can choose display, and of course over here we can start with the light and dark mode over here. So you can easily choose between one or the other. We also have the automatic dark mode, so you can schedule it so that it can be automatically enabled and disabled. We have a brightness section where we can adjust the screen brightness, and we can also enable adaptive brightness or the automatic brightness of the screen. Motion smoothness, where you can decide if you want to use up to 90 Hz or up to 60 Hz of refresh rate. The eye comfort shield, which turns the screen yellow or orange in order to protect your eyes. We can also tap on the option itself in order to, for example, create the schedule or adjust the color temperature, the filter that we have over here. Font size and style. In here we can go to the font style in order to choose a different font. We can also make the font thicker, at least in the case of the default font. And we have the font size, which can be of course adjusted in here as well. Now, in here we can also find the screen zoom, so you can make everything smaller or bigger on the screen as well. And the aspect ratio, where you can choose for which apps you want to use the full screen, so this side over here, or the app default size. So you can decide if they should be used vertically or horizontally. Then we have the screen timeout, so you can choose the time of inactivity after which the screen will be put to sleep automatically. We also have the keep screen on while viewing, so the screen attention in other words, which can be enabled. And then if it's enabled, then of course you can pretty much keep looking at the screen and the screen won't turn itself off. Edge panels, which is this additional panel over here where we have quicker access to some of the features, some of the apps. You can also tap on edge panels in here in order to customize these edge panels, like we can choose what should be accessible over there, and also we can personalize the handle. Alright, let's go back. Then after that we have the taskbar, and in here we can enable or disable this taskbar over here. We can also show recent or suggested apps over here, so you can see some examples. And also if you use gestures for navigation, you can toggle the auto hide option. Navigation bar, where you can choose between buttons and swipe gestures. We can also enable or disable circle to search feature, and each of these navigation options also have additional settings, like for example, for buttons you can choose the order and position, and for swipe gestures we can adjust the gesture sensitivity. Alright, now after that we have the touch sensitivity, so you can enable and disable it over here. And so if you, for example, apply a screen protector and you have issues with this screen, then you can turn this option on, so increase the sensitivity, and also the screen saver over here, which we can of course customize a little bit, we can preview, and that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.